glad we bring and we do for it so far, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Anyone that has inspired you to be where you are today?
Not really. Just the fans and love of the fans, you know?
Jano, stop. Jano.
Full touch of Alkaline. Big up BT UK. Okay? Mad.
It's a girl, Monica Lee, and today I'm sat next to a musical powerhouse. Yes, that's right. I'm here with the one and only Alkaline. Hi.
What up? Listen.
How are you feeling?
Super.
Good. Can I just say you're looking absolutely great. You are ready. You're ready for London.
Yeah, man, you're looking nice, just the same. Yeah?
Thank you so much. And I just want to say one absolute pleasure to have you here, live and direct, in the flesh, having a conversation. It's been a few years. So it's nice to just be able to just vibe.
Hey, man, it's a diamond, you know?
Good.
Being in another place and in the flesh.
How would you say your sound has grown or changed in 2025 compared to when you first started?
Go more in my style as time goes on, you know?
Okay.
Go more in my own style, you know? Yeah.
Okay, we love that. You did first start, you came out with a bang, you came out doing what you're doing best and definitely just took things to another level. Do you feel like you had to continue doing that in order to just kind of stay relevant in 2025?
Just do me, you know what I mean? And the people appreciate it and I respect that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was glad we bring and we do for it so far, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Anyone that has inspired you to be where you are today?
Not really. Just the fans and love of the fans, you know? I'm grateful for the support that we get. Grateful for everybody who's involved. And I look forward for more, you know? Yeah, and taking it on higher levels, you know?
To be fair, just watching you and just seeing how you've grown and progressed and just continue to hit different ceilings, 100%. Having new rules, yeah, it's doing a big deal.
Big up the music, you know? You know what I mean? Anyway, there's some of it.
It's where them things that come from. Meanwhile, a big sound I play, a Alkaline music I play at the bus. And everybody are going like, yes, okay, it's today we're going to die. So we could just have fun. I go dance and I'll be merry. No, Jamaican people, we sick. We sick, Rasta. There's no way. The people there, all right, I could talk about crime, because everything right now is crime. If you tell a man, say, Virgin, you're just a bad right, you're in a coaster bus with how much people right about, and you drive up on the road, him say, motor, but you try now, box full out of man mouth. You know what I'm saying? You try box full out of man mouth, you can't say anything, you know, you're all right, you work IRFM and all them, but how to reach this all? How man not think? How man not think? Disrespectful life. And the way how they see the youth them are going, especially in the dancehall. They kind of almost beast-like behavior in the dancehall amongst the youth them. Because the man them not dancing with woman, you know. The whole of the man them stretch out and a dance, and the woman them a cock up them bumper and a dance to show how much them can have the biggest bumper to make the man them see. And when the man a dance with the woman, it's the most beast-like dancing, you see. It's weird, you know. Think about it. Man a dance, them dance with man. Everybody and you know, there's something almost like gay looking kind of dance too. Them a dance. All right. The woman them a dance, them don't dance with no woman. Them don't dance with no woman and them don't dance with no man. Them a show them look solo dancing and them cock up them thing in the dance and that thing. When them decide say them a go dance with one another, when the woman decides to go dance with a man and them it's the most beast-like dancing. You see, the man throw the woman, her foot gone over there, so I'll stretch, gone with can't stretch. And the man did it so, and the man, yeah, like him a play jackhammer, like him is a jackhammer. I one of them, you know them hammer there where I dig hole. I'm supposed to be here. What is? A man stand up on one back over there, so I jump on the woman. A man run like Usain Bolt, and the woman cock out over there, so, and the man run down and roop and jump on her. And so him dancing the woman, you know. And the woman there, they love it, you know. The woman love it. Woman lay down on the ground and make the woman die on top of him. The man die on top of him. And what is? Oh, we reach this, so. And it's a normal behavior. You can some people say, Muta, when Muta go out over them something for you. That's all. You understand? It's one thing lead to the next. It's a system. The breakdown in the system come from one place and it follow on to a next place, to a next place, to a next place. That everything look normal. The abnormal is starting to look normal. Things that are abnormal start to look normal. Now, I try to figure out the mindset of Jamaican people. I want to talk about Jamaican people now. Make us put it straight up. We are talking about people who make up the majority of the population now. We're not talking about red people, brown people, uptown people, whatsoever the kind of people they want to call them, educated people. We are talking about really the normal Jamaican who make up the majority of the population. There's something intrinsically wrong with the mindset of the majority of Jamaican people. And something is called indiscipline. Indiscipline. We have an indisciplined set of people in Jamaica where them don't have no etiquette, them don't have no form of understanding about self-esteem, pride, security. And we see laws in place to deal with certain things, but obviously the powers that be, I'm starting to believe, say, even the gun killing we are going on in Jamaica, I am starting to believe that them have this attitude. Well, we hear Sleepy say it. We hear Sleepy say it, you know. I mean, I wonder if it's something where embedded in these people's mind where them say, it's gunman a kill gunman. Sleepy say it. Don't Sleepy say it? Yes, Sleepy say, it's gunman a kill gunman. In other words, look at now. Uno don't bother scared. The gunman now go come for Uno. It's gunman a kill gunman. But here one now. I want to tell Sleepy something, you know, say, you have something named collateral damage in a war. And even though we're not in war now, but the majority of people who the gunman kill, just like our ISIL, the majority of people that ISIL, that Islamic terrorist group, the majority of people that the Islamic terrorists them kill is Muslims. It's mostly Muslim them kill. The majority of people that gunman kill is not the people them who them go for. It's people who don't do them nothing. 2-year-old pick the 4-year-old pick the some woman and all them things. Them go for your family and kill the family. We don't have nothing to do with them. So when Sleepy I talk about gunman and kill gunman, it does not appease the soul and the minds of people who live in a certain community. Now, I start to believe, say, gunman really a kill gunman, that's why it can't stop. Because the authorities say, since it's gunman a kill gunman, then make them go and kill one another. It don't have nothing to do with the wider cross section because tourists still are coming here. The tourism season will get less because gunman are killed, because gun crime are going. As a matter of fact, it has been reported that this year tourist season is a bumper tourist season. That is what I hear the other one, when name, Mr. Bartley, say. And them say business is booming, investment is coming into the island. The Chinese is doing more development. So apparently, them don't want the gun crime to stop. Because it's gunman that kill gunman. And if 2 little innocent people get dead, by the way, what is 2 little innocent people when the tourism is boosting? There are more tourists now going to see in Trenchtown because they wanted them near somewhere where Bob Marley and reggae music did flourish and all these things. No. May I say to the majority of Jamaican people now, who is poor people, what is it that poorness have to do with nastiness? I don't know. I Raytown me come from. I come from Raytown. Patters Road. I used to live at 19 Patters Road. When I like a picnic, I live at 19 Patters Road with my mother. Me and her alone live. You see when my mother cleaned the floor with her red oak and the polish and use a coconut brush and sign the floor, you could have dropped butter upon the floor. You got to take up the butter and eat it. You see when you look on the yard, as dirt she sweep, you know. No little leaf because we have a mango tree in there, no leaf, not there round nowhere. You see garbage. We don't know about garbage and throw away in a yard and throw beside the gate, you know. That not happen. With garbage there in front of my mother yard. And I'm not even fair yard, I rent shop here, you know. And a tenant yard. We live in a. I'm not saying about weird. How is it that poor people, the majority of Jamaican people at this time, yeah, so nasty? How is it that a man a driving a taxi and I eat him curry goat and rice in a styrofoam box and I drink a box juice in a box and then end up done eat it and throw it through the window, Rasta? Click it. Yeah, this is the stepping razor. So we'll come back to this nasty thing here. Because it's mind-boggling that the majority, I mean I say the minority now, it's mind-boggling that the majority of Jamaican people, especially poor people, will live in the poor communities, them relate to them environment the way how me say them relate to them environment. From the program I start on the radio, we are talking about how we say, man, I drive on the road, and him just say, hold on the driver, me want peace. And him just jump out of the taxi, like a dog. Him go up on the people, them light posts, go ratting the people, them light posts. That look at them start put concrete light posts and all. Woman, same thing. A woman just jump out of the car, cock out of darkness, and I do a shadow, and just go on like nothing happen. You see man I sell food on the roadside, a peel cane and a chop jelly, and I sell chicken and this and that. And you say, but weird. When him want to pass and urinate, where him go? And when him get water for wash him and all them something there. And every day you up on the radio, oh, wash your hand clean and empty all this and that, cause the mosquito chase and the mosquito that and mosquito. Watch a man. Most Jamaican people not have no consciousness about them surroundings. Because you can't see some of the women them, you know. Some of the women them have on the fingernail will cost enough money. The hairstyle will look like Beyonce. And them not smell good. Them don't smell good. You go beside them, you have to move. I mean, I be facetious about these things. It's like a well-kept tomb where you put all sorts of wreath and the flowers look pretty upon it, but inside is dead. Me not understand. That's what. No, I don't want to say this, you know. Maybe I should have called her my wife, make she talk about that part. Yeah, because she have a thing to say about why certain woman smell certain way. And because, them, me never talk about that part. But me go back to this part. When we go back to this part, because you can hear me on road coming and that law going to free up the whole of Jamaica now, which is hard saying. But hear me out now, because this is a serious thing. People, the majority of Jamaican people in Jamaica, them spend time mostly for how them look than how them feel and how them smell and how them think. Them no business about the thinking and the feeling and the smelling, because it's them thing they relate to your senses, you know. Senses. Smelling is a sense. You understand? Tasting is a sense. You know, you want to feel. It's a sense. So it's you say somebody have on the pretty clothes and the pretty clothes. And then them sit down in a car and a drink and just throw the thing outside, that's all. And them feel good. Can you imagine now you have some nasty nigger. Real nasty nigger. Go all over at the craft market over there, so. Them go at the craft market and go shit on at the craft market and the people them go turn the oh yeah, sorry. God, we can't know about it.
But you remember me that tell about the clean-up thing from the early?
Yes.
Yeah, when me that work.
No, me I say, filth, I should say filth, or stool, or what, you know, sorry, I mean, really actually, me kind of, I tremble, because me I tell you, say, the thing that away, man go over the people, them, craft market in front of the hotel, so what they call the hotel, Sandals, and go use it as stylish rasta. When the people, them come and lift up them things, them say, filth underneath there. The man them who sell them things on the roadside so. Them just left the things them there so rasta. Me don't understand that. A human being that are some wild animal. I mean it's what we do. Because watch out now. Me go everywhere in the world. Festival. We have 10 times the amount of people there so. Me I talk about like 50, 60, 70,000 people in a one space. And you see when the festival done, another festival could have started right this so. You understand? In other words, you wonder if them people do not eat nothing.
But they use bin.
Yeah, of course them use bin. You put the bin there, you see more rubbish round the bin than in the bin. That's a Jamaica stay. You have big rubbish pan, and when you look round the rubbish pan, you wonder, wait, is we in this or why nobody not showed up there? A daily we're confronted with these things in a Jamaica. You're driving on the road, and it's 2 lanes of traffic. One going one way and the other one going the opposite way. And there's a series of traffic. There's a series of traffic there on the road. In a line. Because the white line in the white line in the road. If you know anything about driving, when it's a straight white line, you cannot overtake. That is what I learned, and I never got no license in school to learn that. That when you have a white line that it is not broken, you're not supposed to overtake. So you have a streamer, car, a drive go up the road, not overtaking. And all of a sudden you see a coaster bus on the other side of the road. And you wonder, I went since the road that turned one way. Because you can't believe, say, a man so crazy with so much people in the van, and guess what now? Because you see now, you know, you're going to make a wrong move to go over more on your left side. Which sometimes you really realize, but we have to go over too much and I have to come back. But then now you realize, boy, this man, he might race another coaster bus to go reach at the next stop. And you know the problem with it now. When them overtake you on the wrong side of the road, you know, the people them who come have to go over on the sidewalk. Come see that happen to a man, you know. The man have to crawl, him car have to go up on top of the sidewalk, you know. Because he realize that the man have come straight at him. And you see when them overtake you, you will hurt me now. You see when them overtake you, somebody down on the road and wait for the bus, you know. And them just come stop right in front of everybody. And you have to draw brakes now, because if you lick the man in front of you, they must say you are too near to the man, you know. And not that you're too near to the man, you know. Is that the coaster man stop in front of you and pick up somebody when no stop sign out there, you know. Him not supposed to stop there, you know. And you see when them pick up the person, and you overtake him now because him stop, it's him that again by your tail now. Because him see the next coaster bus and drive fast, we go down the sun out, so him have to go catch up back the coaster bus. It's where them things that come from. Meanwhile, a big sound a play, a alkaline music a play at the bus. And everybody are going like, yes, okay, it's today we're going to die. So we could just have fun. I go dance and I'll be merry. No, Jamaican people, we sick. We seek Rasta. There's nowhere. The people there. All right, I could talk about crime. Because everything right now is crime. Believe you me, everything is crime now. Because Mr. Man, you stop at a stoplight, and you down the line when the stoplight say you must stop. And you stop there. And a taxi man just come right round in front of you now and stop. And you say, but go over there, so you know to say, the car will go turn left. He will go in the way. And the car will come across the other way. He will go in the way too. Nobody not there to say, boss, go back, so. I'll stand up there so and come over here, so. Because the police them is never around when certain things supposed to take place. Here them a talk about, them a go stop people, them a have more duty upon bike. How the hell duty upon bike a go stop accident? What is foolishness? Who said that? A Sleepy? A Sleepy I said about duty upon bike. Duty upon bike not going to stop accident. What going to prevent a whole heap of death from the bike is to make the law run its course. You must have on a helmet when you drive. When you are upon bike. You can't have a woman on a bike with her bumper out a door. And when breeze a blow, you see everything underneath there and when underneath there. And I hear go, and the man just go through the bike, you gotta go through. And none of them have on a helmet. And boof, car crash. Bike lick up, boof. 2 people dead. You wanna say, boy, right now, the helmet save life. I'm telling you that bike people. Helmet save life. Because most of the time when a bike man crash, I'm Eddie Malik. I just think that the people them are idiots why they say must wear helmet. Them are no idiot. Them know what will happen when a bike crash. They are 2-wheel it depend and a tricycle. A 2-wheel the bike depend. And them have a way if you go between the you know much time. I'm afraid when I see a bike man nowadays, you know. Yeah, because he might come, because you look by your rear view mirror and you see him come through the tool, the little traffic there and I say, please don't make something happen where I come too much over that side there, you know. Because the youth here, really and truly, is a death wish him have. Aye, sir. I tell you. So you have a one named Alan Martin now. Alan Martin go around the place. He said, Mr. UNI here. He is more Marcus Garvey than everybody else. And go around and match up every kind of meeting we keep in Jamaica as it come on to Marcus Garvey. And come down here now, come disrespect the little daughter them down here so. But I refer I bring too much foreign speaker and all them things. Even I immediately say, we realize that the thing say Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism mean all African, you include all Africans. Whether them come from America, Africa, Caribbean, or wherever them come from. And most of the speakers them were not American. Most of the speakers them was Jamaican, just that them live outside of Jamaica. You never even know that. The main speaker them, Julius Garvey, is a Jamaican who live outside of Jamaica. The head of the UNI here is a Jamaican who come from Grand Spain. The bishop lady from England is a Jamaican who live in England. And him come up here, come create whole heap of excitement down on the place. Him lucky say I never outside when him create a problem. Because him a disrespect the little daughter them. And the little daughter them, they're used to him. I don't know, say he's a brother who go all over the place and create problem for everybody. Where he say he's more Marcus Garvey than everybody else. It's a terrible brother that. Terrible brother. I hear somebody that, you know. Alan Martin, him name, you know. He hears. The man need to go get a life and a wife. Yeah, man, him need to get a life and a wife. Because him life is just going around and making mischief in all the different meetings. I can't forget the year when my mother used to work in a bookshop and him coming there and disrespect my mother. I have to run him down and then go down Fish Road when lucky thing I never catch him in a rasta. Yeah, man, my mother, disrespect my mother. Him say, from that, I have him off, you know, but him never remember say, I have him off from them time there, and the man is end up at things when I keep, you know. He mash up one program when I did have up at university one time, you know. And him come down here the other day, and I disrespect the program down here, son, and I tell Cabo, say, tell the security to throw him outside. Because if me without them, I throw him not outside through the gate, I throw him over the wall. Total disrespect. Total disrespect. The same youth name Alan Martin I talk about. I call him name on the radio because most Jamaicans know say he's a little disruptive boy where just go all over the place and go like say, Mr. Marcus Garvey, it's a Marcus Garvey this and Marcus Garvey that. And do have no respect. No respect for the ones them who is doing something to aid in his thinking where him only think. And him is one of them who litter the place by just being here. You know, it's a terrible thing, man. I don't understand it. It's like what them call anarchy. You do what you want to do. There's no central authority. There's no governance. There's no authority that is guiding the people. Them go to church and it's the same thing. The church now come like funeral, you know. Church come like funeral because you see some woman wear some things go to church and know that you say, but wait, it's where I go on. Because the same clothes them wear a dance Some of them look like them a come from dancing Saturday night and just go at church Sunday morning. I mean, I say, what weird? How the thing gets so? God asleep. God love dancehall nowadays. Like how me love Lisa Anna. Oh gosh, man. We never talk about Lisa Anna. Woo! Yes. You see it? You see it now? You see where I mean? And so they said to each other. Eh? It's like everything just get away, brethren. Everything get away. I mean, me know say Lisa Anna not dress that way upon road. But how she dress on the beach, you know. Me see woman on the road look so, you know. All them have over is a little mesh thing over when she have on, you know. So she there on the beach with that. Me not to mind that. You know, say it. You know, I wonder how long this thing can go on still. You know, we don't know if it can go on too long. It can't second time she do it, you know. But this time it's more brazen, you know. Yeah, man. How long ago she do that? How long? You remember the father when it come out against it? How long it come out? It come out with it again? No, we are saying how long, no easy, you know. Oh, oh, like say, look at how. Don't disturb the man, them mind, you know. That is where I'm saying them to look here. You see when you look like that as a public figure, why me I tell you that figure the public for true. You know see it? You see when you have that figure, how long you think that can hide? You can't hide that the figure for how long. You understand? You can't hide that the figure how long, you know. At least you never go one session the night. Like come see someone over there on the road. Just me, Rasta. The thing get away. The thing get away. Me don't know it's where I go on. Me don't know it's where I go on. Come here and say now, how long this thing I can go on? Tell me. Because here is our friend now. Why Lisa, me love you. Me love Lisa Anna. Don't show me no more, no brethren. You show me the long time one. Me talk about the one this week. And I wonder how long, how long, why me keep on say how long? How long? No, how long this can go on because, no, Lisa have the man crazy, man. Lisa have the man crazy because you know, say, he's a man of the cloth. And film thing, him about a white gown, you know. And it's long around to go down a film foot like some of the things when we wear too, you know, with a blue belt around it. But me I say, how long? It can last. Because the second time she do it, and it come out, get it. You can just imagine the next time. You can just imagine when she come out now. Anytime I see her again, I go walk with my camera right now. I go walk with my camera because I'm going to book her in some strange places where I can get a little snap. I tell you, Lisa, you look good. Lisa, Anna, you look good. Trust me. And how long we going to see her, so? How long we can't say that? Believe you me. Trust me. Boy, I tell you, you could have entered Miss World again and again and again and again, man. I don't know how long you'll last, but it not stand right with the bishop, the father. It's not standing right at all. It's not standing right at all, boy, because believe you me, when I saw that picture, I say, okay, Muta, because my wife sit on beside me and I look at and say, hey, you think me I going to take off my eye off of it? Me not take off my eye off of that picture, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really sorry that I can't. When she take them pictures, she must call me. I want her to call me when she taking these pictures, man. Because it's some of these pictures I want in my life. You see, I want kind of these pictures in my life because, believe you me, it's a strange woman. I don't know her, but I hear about her. I know she's bearing herself, and I don't know how long I'm going to really stand up and take this thing. You understand? You understand? You understand what I'm talking about? Samantha not easy, you know. Samantha not easy at all. No, we don't say no. How long you was standing there, Samantha? How long you was standing there? Okay. No, you stand up there. Me I tell you say, me know say how long I stand up. Me don't know if you stand up when them did look on her, but for how much about 2 years ago she did there, you know. Yeah, and them complain about it, you know. I wonder how long if him was standing or sitting when he was seeing this next one. I wonder how long he was standing when he was looking at this next picture here, because I tell you, the picture is not easy. Well, Lisa, that, trust me, believe you me, you have the past giddy, you have the father giddy. You should have never do that. Because me not giddy. No, me not giddy. But obviously I'm giddy. You know, see, it's thorough up a certain, if you read him comments, you know, you can realize, it carry him back to something where him don't want to go back to. You know, psychologically, it carry him, and him, maybe him don't want to accept it, because him is such a pious man of the cloth, and, you know, because me love him, you know. Yeah, man, him do more for poor people in Jamaica than the minister them. The minister, and nobody no vote for him. Him have a group of people up a gun, you know, Gun Town, you know, Golden Spring there. Him have a place up there where them plant food and them help the poor, and me love that. Me love how them do it. But there's something that Lisa bring up out of him. That why would I love she bring it out of me too. Yeah, would I love she bring it out me click it. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. You know, something goes run across my mind, you know. Father Olang, I want to know if him did a lay down when him see the picture and then him stand up. Because really and truly, we don't know how. It's an Instagram picture. It never comes out of the green. The picture comes out of the green. It comes out of the star. The person who show father that should be arrested. Believe you me. Anybody who show father that picture should be arrested. Because I can just watch father lay down and somebody just come in and say, Father, you have to see this. Him say what? Him say it's that young lady again, you know. She's at it again. Oh really? Let me see it. When him look at it, him just stand up immediately and say, oh my God, this is getting from bad to worse. And his mind started to twinkle. Them should arrest the person who show father that. Trust me. Them should arrest him. Anyway, maybe it's a woman show him. I don't know. Maybe it's a woman show the picture. Short history about Amy Ashwood Garvey, Marcus Garvey's first wife. So I want to repeat that broadcast here now. Very, very, very in-depth.
Welcome to Jamaican Roots and Culture. I'm Pat Clark. Women are known to play valuable roles in the lives of men. Arguably the greatest black philosopher ever, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, had the honor of sharing his life with two women. Coincidentally, both had the first name Amy. Let's look at the role of his first wife. Amy Ashwood Garvey was a Jamaican Pan-Africanist, activist, director of the Black Star Line Shipment Corporation, and founded the Negro World newspaper. She was married to Marcus Garvey between 1919 and 1922. Amy Ashwood was born in Port Antonio, Jamaica on January 10, 1897, the only daughter of the three children of businessman Michael Delbert Ashwood and his wife, Modriana Thompson. As a child, Amy was told by her grandmother that she was of Ashanti descent. Taken to Panama as an infant, she returned in 1904 to Jamaica and attended the Westwood High School for Girls in Trelawney, where she met Marcus Garvey, with whom she founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA, in 1914. Amy Ashwood organized a women's section of the UNIA, and in 1918 she moved to the United States, where she worked as Garvey's aide and as a secretary of the UNIA's New York City branch. Amy Ashwood and Marcus Garvey married on December 25, 1919, but the marriage quickly broke down, ending in divorce. Garvey divorced Ashwood in Missouri in 1922 and quickly married Amy Jakes, Ashwood's former roommate and maid of honor. Amy Ashwood reportedly never accepted the divorce and contended to the end of her days that she was the real Mrs. Garvey. Ashwood became a director of the Black Star Line Steamship Corporation and founded the Negro World newspaper. She moved to Great Britain, where she struck up a friendship with Lapido Solanke. Together, they founded the Nigerian Progress Union, and she later supported Solanke's West African Students Union. But in 1924, she returned to New York, where she produced comedies with her companion Sam Manning, a Trinidadian calypso singer who was one of the world's pioneering black recording artists. Among the productions was Brown Sugar, a jazz musical production at the Lafayette Theatre, which featured Mannings and Fats Waller and his band. In 1934, Amy Ashwood returned to London and with Manning opened the Jazz Florence Mills Social Club, a jazz club on Carnaby Street which became a gathering spot for supporters of Pan-Africanism. Amy Ashwood helped to establish the International African Friends of Abyssinia with C.L.R. James, the International African Service Bureau with figures like George Padmore, Chris Brathwaite and Jomo Kenyatta, and the London Afro Women's Centre. Amy Ashwood spent some time in 1939 in New York, then went to Jamaica, where she and other prominent people formed the short-lived J.A.G. Smith political party. In 1944, Amy Ashwood again returned to New York, where she joined the West Indians National Council and the Council on African Affairs, and also campaigned for Adam Clayton Powell, Jr., a U.S. politician. Amy Ashwood Garvey chaired the first session of the 5th Pan-African Congress in Manchester in 1945. In 1946, Ashwood moved to Liberia for 3 years, where she began a relationship with the country's president, William Tubman. Whilst there, she researched the conditions for women in Nigeria, and she gave talks to women's groups there. She then returned to London, helping to set up the Afro People's Centre in Ladbroke Grove in 1953. Amy Ashwood was a friend of Claudia Jones and was on the editorial board of the Brixton-based West Indian Gazette, founded by Jones in 1958. In the wake of the Notting Hill riots in 1958, Amy Ashwood co-founded the Association for the Advancement of Coloured People. In 1959, she chaired an inquiry into race relations following the murder of Kelso Cochrane in London. According to Mrs. Garvey, her grandmother told her that she was a descendant from Jobin, and that her grandmother was in fact a captive from Jobin. In 1924, she met J.B. Dacroix in London and told him her grandmother's story, and Dacroix confirmed to her that Jobin is in fact an Ashanti city-state. 15 years later, Amy Ashwood also met another Ghanaian barrister, Kwabena Kese. In 1946, Barrister Kese took Mrs. Garvey to Joven, leading to the verification of her Granny de Baz account. The Ashanti people are commonly known to Jamaicans as the freedom fighters that fought against slavery and oppression. The national heroine Nanny of the Maroons is also an Ashanti queen. Many Jamaicans, even non-Maroons, can also make accounts of having family of Ashanti descent. Amy Ashwood Garvey returned to Liberia in 1960, but was back in London 4 years later and spent the next 3 years mostly in Jamaica and Trinidad. In 1967 to 68, she toured the United States. With failing health, she returned to Jamaica in 1968 and died in Kingston on May 3rd the following year, aged 72. Amy Ashwood Garvey was buried on Sunday, May 11, 1969, in Kingston's Calvary Cemetery. And now to end Jamaican roots and culture, here's our famous quotation from the Black diaspora. The friend of a fool is a fool. The friend of a wise person is another wise person. A proverb from the Hosea tribe of Africa. For Jamaican roots and culture, I'm Pat Clark.
Some people say him love God, but him no love man. Yeah, some people say, well, I go God alone me love, I go God alone me trust. We ask the question all the while. How can you say you love God that you cannot see, yet still you cannot love who you can see? First, you have to love who you can see, because who you can see is a manifestation of that which you cannot see. I'm going to say it again. Kirby?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you know, man?
How doest thou?
Thou doest fine, man.
I'm good, my brethren. I'm good.
All right, so I want the people them here are going, so this is like a real interesting thing down at the Institute of Jamaica. Every Sunday for Black History Month or Reggae Month. Explain to the people then what is happening.
But you know, could I do that without me, Muta?
Then no, you why think right? Well, all right, you want me to lock off the interview and make me one so we may say that.
Yeah, you know. Well, I think most of your listeners, I wouldn't go as far as to say all, know what our Ground Nation is all about for the past 12 years. It's the Jamaica Music Museum's flagship program, so to speak. And it takes place in February for the past 12 years, as I just said. This year, Ground Nation looks at music and reasoning in working class culture and its implications for governance and constitutional reform. Why such a lofty sort of title? Of course, IRFM is one of those stations just stay on top of current affairs from a working class person's point of view. And in the reasoning right now, we're talking about constitutional reform. Governance control that. But do we, the people, really understand what our constitutional rights are? What's in the Constitution? If we had a voice in one that was put together about 1962, taken over from the old colonial one. So here is an opportunity for us, through Ground Nation, to let our voices be heard and say, these are some of the things we would like to see in there. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. Our speakers are all very adept, very, very capable of addressing such topics. And I must thank you publicly for being the moderator last Sunday. You brought your inevitable style to it, and we appreciate that. Sunday coming, which is February the 18th, the topic is advocacy for constitutional change and good governance, the role of creatives in changing times. So we want creatives, people involved in the creative industry, to talk about what would they want to see in a constitution to protect their rights, that carries their voices, what they want done. And so the moderator, as far as I know, is a lady by the name of Kabu. And if that's the lady who is moderating it, then you know, fire going gash. The panelists are Professor Rosalie Hamilton, Bert Samuels, who is quite an attorney, well known, but for many of us, someone whose Pan-Africanist views is well, we listen to it carefully. Daniel Archer, a younger person whose ability to express that kind of language is grand. And we have Silburn Seidel, who is one of those persons with an online media show that interrogates from the diasporic point of view what is happening in Jamaica and how the diaspora should have a voice in it. Of course, every Sunday, as you know, Muta, and your listeners who've been following us, every Sunday we have music, live music, not any recorded stuff. And we have an orchestra of 15 pieces, but it's configured based on the style of music being played. For example, we don't need an orchestra with so many horns playing a dancehall style music, but we need it if we're playing a all-time scat tune. So we go everywhere from mental right up to the current. So in a nutshell, that's what it is, my brethren, and listening public.
What time it start? Remind the people what time it start.
It starts at 2 p.m. every Sunday at the Institute of Jamaica, which is at the corner of East Street and Tower Street, downtown Kingston. Doors open at 1:45. So if you come and the doors aren't open, just relax. There's tea and juices and little snacks we can have until such time. It runs until, it's over. We're generally about 5 o'clock.
Yes.
And
it's free.
That's important to know. It's
very
free,
important.
It's public, and also loaded with goodies like soups and salads and good food, not a little jokey food, proper food.
Yes.
And all that is free as well.
Okay.
You know, so we give thanks, little shout out.
Yes, of course.
If I might just quickly add that the final Sunday, February 25th, and the topic of that one is envisioning a Jamaican creative republic. What does that really mean? And the moderator will be Miss Dion Jackson Miller, a young lady, Sabrina Barnes, Dr. Patricia Green, Andrea Davis, the lady who puts together the International Reggae Day team, and Stephen Golden, who is the president of the Liberty, Marcus Garvey.
You and I here.
Thanks, Motor.
Yeah.
So very interesting speakers, deep things to think about, because a referendum is coming up and we now vote for colour. We're voting for themselves.
Okay. Look here, the sister that spoke last week, I tell her that I didn't want her number, and some obviously will forget to share numbers. If I could have get her number, because I really like expose what she do with Downtown and our crew, you know, very interesting and important.
Very important. I'll get to you later. I'll pop it off there.
Yeah, all right. Give thanks, Herbie.
You love my brethren. Give you thanks, though.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, that is Herbie Miller. He is always doing this, and him do it downtown. Him make all jazz in the middle of Kingston, the too. And play some reggae music around at the Reggae Museum, too. And Institute of Jamaica is a place where I used to go when I was youth, and see all the ghetto and all these crocodile and all these things. We don't see them things there again. We used to run up and down there. We used to go to Wesley School right down past it and go right down to Main Street, Rosemary Lane, so. And then we have down a Gold Street. We have JPS, where right on Gold Street, the water, we have come out of the place. It's hot. So we call school and go down there. Right down in a Gold Street there. And next door was Merkelbank Hotel. All them places disappear off of the map of Jamaica here right now. But I give thanks, I am alive to even say these things. I remember these things. Remember Victoria Pier, when Victoria Pier was a place where when tourists throw money in the water, we could have looked on it and see it when it touch the bottom of the sea, and then the whole of it dive go down there for the dime them and the quarter them. Them days they were school and a dive up money. Yeah, them days are gone now. You look Victoria Pier, you look at the water, you can't see the top of the water. It's dirty. We're continuing the journey in a little while. For the past hour, we was featuring some Jamaican artists doing them song on different rhythms. Mostly Latin beat, what them call Cuban style Latin beat music, you know. So this hour now we're going to feature Black History Month. And we want to start out with Junior Sinclair, giving you a little history of Paul Bogle. One of our national heroes who gave his life for the working class of the Jamaica under that wicked colonial system, the British colonial system. Still there with we, but in disguise with some bossy slave. Jacket and tie slave them, bossy. And then them coming again with the people them. Well, I mean, I tell you, man. Local election, I come round, most of the ones them say them now go vote. Even worse than that, most people don't even know what is the local election for. Most of the youth them don't know upon the corner. None of them don't know upon the corner when them say local election, where them are talk about. But them know say, when it come round, it's a season, forget some little things. When I serve them no purpose for all half a year, not even 3 months or a month. It just served them in at the time when the election supposed to happen. After that, them go back to them normal life. Just like every other election. The youth, them is not interested in election per se, and even local with them government election. Because them don't know what it is all about. I've been asking, them don't know what it is all about. So, I guess the people them need some more education, because this crop of youth here, apart from them full of crap, but them don't want to see no more crap pile up on the crap where them have. Them prefer stand up on the corner and talk about girls and wind up and which DJ said this and which DJ said that. You know, and there is no trust afoot to make the youth them in the school and outside of school understand what it is. What is it? Why is it that every time this have to come round? And why is it that there's 2 different elections in a Jamaica? Why is it that this government never called this election when it was supposed to call 2-3 years ago? And what guy happen when it call? Will the life or my life, when I say my life, I talk about the youth them life, will it see a better and a brighter light at the tunnel end? That is some question where the people, the youth them want to know. And if them can't know that, they may just go and turn the place upside down and inside out. And the whole generation will come after them will be so oblivious to what life is all about and what is the meaning of life and the purpose of life. The other day I was talking about it's very difficult now for artists sing about love and friendship amongst brothers and sisters, sisters and sisters. Because in a film mind, the word love is sex. That is in a film mind. When you say, I love you, it means I want to have sex with you. That is why I can't say to a man, because his mind don't dead it so. You know, love no carry him all over. Big man, little man, young woman, children, all of them things there. If not integrate the concept of love in our everyday life. Yet still every day we hear about love is the key, love is the answer, and love is this and love is that. Sometimes we have to wonder who create a word that we name love. Some people say him love God, but him don't love man. Yeah, some people say, well, I go God alone me love, you know, I go God alone me trust. You know, we ask the question all the while. How can you say you love God that you cannot see, yet still you cannot love who you can see? First, you have to love who you can see. Because who you can see is a manifestation of that which you cannot see. I'm not going to say it again. But I guess you're supposed to get the picture.
I don't want to cut this. But may I tell you, people them need to make a change to real. Youth them need to start spread love amongst each other. And stop, you know, with them mindset there. Where it seems impossible to tell your cousin or, you know, your brother say, yo, you know, say, I love you, you know, big bro, or I love you, you know, little bro. Then not have the relationship there with them family nowadays. And I see it among us, even among me, in my community and my circle. We not really grew up in that way there. Because as a Muta say, it coming like people that use love as a word. If you tell a woman say, you know, some want to do something with you, is like, you know, have no really significant value in the family structure, you know. We need for change. We really need for change. Not even them own youth, them now go tell say, yo, you know, say, son, I love you. People find it hard to spread love when love's supposed to be free to spread. Could go in night.
Because if you cannot love just hypothetically, or you just love because you can say the word, and you don't love who you can see, and you say you love who you can't see, what is it that you are loving that you cannot see? What is it? When you say you love God, who you can't see, what you really mean? Is this God requiring you to love him or love it? What will happen if you decide, say, you love who you can see and love who you can't see? Why you have to give up one for the other? When you look upon human beings and the birds and the trees and the animals, them, you're supposed to see the goodness in those things.
So true.
And in order to see the goodness in them, you have to see yourself in them. That is part of the Egyptian book of the dead. Them call it the coming forth by day. To see the goodness in things, you have to see yourself in things. And if you could see yourself in the things, that would be a very honest part of reaching that love consciousness, that understanding of what love is all about. Not just male and female. Because you don't have to love somebody if you have sex with them. We understand that. That is why so much women walk the streets at night and get money for their jobs in the night.
So true.
And them know say you don't love them and them don't love you either. So it's not, sex is not love. Sex is not love. We have to get in ourselves and redefine. I don't want to redefine it. We want to define in our space when we say love, what it means. Is it a man who say him love him cat and him dog, but him not love the cow? Because him yam the cow and him yam goat. What is it? What is it? Why we interpret these words so? And why we have to carry everything between the legs? Why we have to do that? We have to wake up. Wake up to this reality. The reality is that we're all in this thing together and we have to work it out. And that the song say. I think I tell your friend the guy sing it. And then I will sing it over. We are all in this thing together and we have to work it out. So you see when you look upon a man and say, why you want to say, me not trust man, you know. Me not trust nobody. And that's some man, that's some youth are reason, you know. And the person who must say, hey, watch out. A man I look at the next man you know, and say, him not trust nobody, you know. That means that the man who might tell that him not trust him neither, you know. And a man stand up there and I take that. A man stand up there and I take that when a man I say, me not trust nobody. And when you hear the DJ, them I sing them and say, them not trust nobody. And what God alone they love. What kind of mentality that? A God alone you love. How you come to that? How you come to that? God alone you love. You don't know who's God. Who is God? Them say God is a spirit. And I can't tell them say you must worship God in as a spirit and in truth. And them say God make you. So why you think say the God require you to love it? And I know when I say it, all people are going to get vexed, but I'm not putting it in the male or the female. I say it. Why you feel say it requires you to love it because of where you grow up, come here. And if you don't love it, you are doomed and damned. But you're there on the earth with millions of people, male and female, boys and girls. And you are singing at yourself, say, you don't trust no man. You don't trust no man. That's why I hold you for them man. When you see them out, you don't see them with no man. Most of them man, when you see a goat at night time, them not go out with woman. But yet still them want to go out, go look at woman. You understand? That means them have a woman, you know, only for them have woman, you know. Woman, they are in yard, and I look after them pick me. But so when them go party, them no wrap them woman and round for them, and I say, come darling, make we go have fun. Them none of that. Them go to the boys, and then them go on like. And you see them turn up over this one and 6-7 man are dance together. It's madness. It's madness. One of the days when man and woman used to dance together. Together. That guy now, man and man dance and they get you don't love no man. You say you don't love no man and when you go dance, a pure man you dance with. When you look on all YouTube and TikTok, and you see the man them spread out in a line. When you look on the music video them, most of them, 99% of the music video them, the dancehall video them you talk. It's pure man a dance with man. And every man a dance in unison. In unison. That means say, when you move your right foot, every man have to move him right foot. When you move your left foot, every man have to move him left foot. When you move your head, every man head have to go to see him way like the other man. A joke. A joke business. So where the woman them there? The woman them gone and next corner and wanna do for them own thing. And then you talk about, you know, you're nothing with man. You know, watch a man, you know, rethink these things. Time you know, rethink it. Because it make we get ignorant. Dark. Yes. We don't have no sense of purpose. No sense of purpose. And we treat one another like one another is nothing. Yeah. We have to wake up and live, man. Wake up and live because I see the man them live within the money thing. The more money you have, it's better you feel. Of course, man, the more money you have, the most better you feel because you know say certain problems get alleviated when you have money. So a man couldn't fight against money. But when you decide, say, you're going to sing, say, money over woman. Well, you can't come up with some things in a rasta. But I mean, in all my life, I never know, say, mother live to come here and man I sing fashion over style and all them something there. You don't know what fashion is. I don't know what style is. Style is your personality. When you look, you have a certain personality, that is style. Fashion is where come and go and come and go. And everybody not the same. Fashion, design. But your style is your personality. I don't know how everybody twists around everything. Everybody twists around everything and keeps them upon a level. We have to understand levels, consciousness. Be aware. You understand? And don't make certain things overcome way. Because right now that is what they have to do, for overcome way. And a whole heap of we now get caught. Whole heap of we get caught. And just a play and Ray and Lele and them things and now things say, watch out, when the night go down, it's morning again, and we start over the day. And if you do have certain things in your heart, if you do have certain things in your thought, you're going to go come like a ship without rudder. You just a move with the storm and the wind and the wave and end up on a rock and broke up. That is what it is all about. We the people must understand how we're going to confront all of these things that is in front of us, that is keeping us down for years. Especially when it come on to them time of year, yeah. When you hear the bossy slave them say, election time, come. Jump on the coaster bus. Jump in at the taxi. Let us go and gather. And hundreds of people gather to hear the one-eyed man talk him talk. To hear the emperor who have on no clothes speak him speech. And then when them done, them give a little thing on the side. See there? Watch there. Me talk and know me hear when them call them, they blow out the road there. When you look on the side of the road, a peer flag, and we hear say them not was supposed to do that again. We hear say them was supposed to do that again, and them still do it. So you see all them things, they just joke business. People, and we are talking about youth them on the corner. When you not go wake up, you not sleep, Rasta. Yeah man, you not sleep. You not get drug out. You not get drug out. And you not get caught in a web, a spider's web that is weaved by these guys in authority that create a sense of insecurity. You know, them say, them find out, say, in a Manchester, Mandeville, the rate of suicide and insanity is high. Imagine that. Them find out that, them take them survey and find out, say, insanity is rising big in them part of the world there. And suicide. Bully per youth, they tried suicide one time in life or another. Suicide. Can you believe that? Young people we are talking about. You know, things say old people where can't walk again and, you know, done them time, no, and think them and say, boy, I me just commit suicide and go. No, young people don't ever start life yet. Them don't ever reach 35 yet. And them say the majority of Jamaican people are 35 and under. Old people that look for commit no suicide. You know, see, just one day them just lay down there and then them no get up back. And when them grandparents come inside, them say, oh gosh, Aunt Whoopi dead, you know. She dead in her sleep. Them youth are not dead in her sleep. Sometimes you feel say nothing wrong with them. Them have all sort of disease. Me talk about the young people them. Them have all sort of cards on them head. And when them go out there, two them not have no friend. And them not look no friend. And them not trust no one. Whole heap of things happen. Not even the car them a drive. Trust them. Believe you me. They say chase them, run them. Okay, so, and you just come into it that we have to mention it right now. Jam World Entertainment Complex will become the first 24-hour entertainment zone in Jamaica. Jam World Entertainment Complex will become the first 24-hour entertainment zone in Jamaica. Governor General Patrick Allen made the announcement today during his throne speech during today's ceremonial opening of Parliament. So, that is good news. And it had to be done on the eve of the election. We know that. So, Jam World, 24-hour entertainment zone. That means you can't go till all morning and the next day. You can't keep all a 4-day session in there. And I hope the police them know that. Like the ganja thing, I hope the police them know. Say, this is what the governor, the father of Jamaica say. Yes, the father of Jamaica, the Governor General Patrick Allen, made the announcement in Parliament that the entertainment complex at Jam World will become the first 24-hour entertainment zone. Argument done. We don't want to hear no more argument about too much noise over there and all them something there. So it go. Yes. This month of reggae month, we are called upon the people to play more reggae. Yes, reggae. I don't know what reggae is, you know. I don't know what reggae is. We need to play more reggae. Yes. The music that put Jamaica, the music that put, Jamaica upon the map out there. Yeah, the music that put Jamaica upon the map out there. Reggae music. When we say reggae music, we talk about reggae music. You understand? We need to hear more reggae music. Because it's that make Jamaica have the status where it have out there. And reggae music no stop make. Even though people are making sound that way there. Reggae music no stop make. We need to hear it loud.